Hello again, Doc on the clock with more Mega Maker madness. And yes, more BoltGreyWing. Well, he's trying to get better at level design, so who am I to refuse him? This is Bomberman and his Adoring Fans 2.2, so it's going to be based on the long lagging one that I was playing before. Not the shorter and much fairer and much more enjoyable one that I played in the last video. But I'm still going to give this a shot, and I'm still going to try and give as much feedback as I can. Alright. What kind of lag am I seeing? 10 seconds. $20. 30. 40. I'm just counting how long it is. We're up to about 50 seconds now. I'm guessing it's gonna be just as laggy as previously. Oh, well, we'll see. At least was down to about 1 minute rather than a minute and a half. Okay, actually it does not feel particularly laggy. I still do have that hitch here and there on screens, but the stage is moving at a much faster clip. Alright. Actually, you know, that ladder there, that's not so bad. I was maybe a little bit hard on that one before. Fewer enemies around. You can have some enemies, but it says no enemies. I think maybe you took out the enemies just to see if things would work. Okay. And I did figure out that the shortcut is down through here. That's where you get drill bomb. I'm gonna play through the other parts of the stage first. And then come back to that. Later. Okay, so apparently, I don't know if this is an engine thing or what, but if you are screen transitioning over spikes, you have a very short amount of time to jump and get away from them. I still say don't put spikes on your screen transition, but, you know, okay, at least there's a way to deal with it. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the impression that the enemies were just taken out fully, except maybe in a couple of parts. And then my jump didn't jump. Okay. So 2.2 is probably a test to see if certain things work. So I just gotta focus on the platform. I can do that. Yeah, again, there's still some pauses on screen, I think probably on screen borders or something. Which, I'm not sure there's anything that can be done about that, but it's less of an issue than the lag was, I feel. Although it's still probably going to be an issue on the vertical section. Okay, these were left in. They provide a tiny bit of slowdown, but not much. When there's 4 on the screen at once, that is when it tends to slow down a bit. That isn't a problem. And the problem is with I was having mainly was that it was lagging constantly and very, very arduous to play through. Okay. Enemies have been removed from this section. Yeah, that hitch on the screen transition is a thing. But when I'm prepared for it, I have at least a little bit of idea. Okay, so it's here. And see, actually, there being less slowdown means I can tell where that hiccup is going to happen a little bit better. So, I'm actually more prepared for it. So yeah, if there's less lag, that little hiccup is going to be less of a problem. Alright, oh, I even removed the bats from here. Now see, my recommendation here, I don't think you need 4 layers of bats. I think you could get away with 1. Theoretically, 1 could still attack their way through it, but 1 row of bats and maybe a lower ceiling, I think, will get you kind of more of the effect that you want. Yep, still spikes and a place where you can screen transition. Still recommend against that. Yeah, just moving that up 1 tile. It might be a fair bit of work, but I wouldn't have any problem with those spikes there if not for that, just that transition point. Okay. Alright, here's where the paths meet up. So, I'm going to restart the stage from the start. And then we're going to take the secret path so I can show it off. I mean, there's probably not going to be a whole ton to show, but showing that I know where it is. And then getting the drill bomb as well. Drill bomb requires the key, so make sure to pick that up. Now, I'm going to go back to the start just quickly. I see. There is kind of an indication that that's a place you can go down. I'm not sure I'd call that the most intuitive indication, but it is an indication. So on all of the previous pits, there were no little pipes down there at the base. Here you can see the pipes. I find that acceptable. It's not the most obvious thing, but it is a visual indication that this pit is different from the others. That is, I think, good enough. I'm not so sure I'm a fan of that. Honestly, I think that should be a solid platform, rather than a drop platform. Mainly because there's not quite enough time for the player to figure out exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Oh hey, and it's the only enemy in the stage too, most likely. Well, no, maybe the boss arena is, maybe the boss arena, maybe the second bat run is still there. Ugh. Why didn't I go with it that time? Okay. Third time's the charm. I could probably theoretically get that E-tank up there too, but... Oh, I still have the E-tank. Alright, never mind. Okay. I don't know why it didn't carry me along with last time. Bit of a janky screen transition, but that's fine. Under construction. Oh no, I spoiled it. There are in the previous version, there are picket men throwing pickets at you that you can't really attack because they're trapped in the letters. They're easy enough to run past, so they're just not a big deal. You get the buster, and if you have the key, you get the drill bomb. Also, the health up there apparently is to represent teleporters. It seems unnecessary in my opinion, but whatever. Alright. Is this still Batty? No, this isn't still Batty. So I'm actually kind of curious as to how removing the enemies only reduces only the load up time by 30 seconds. Is there really that much stage here? Okay, checkpoint there. Yes, good. Very good. Well, they're footholders still, so... There's Bomb Man again. I've fought a lot of Bomb Man lately. I'm still not a fan of the giant arena. Because right now I have absolutely no clue where Bomb Man is or where I need to go to get him and where he's probably gonna bomb me and hit me several times. He is weak-ish to the drill bomb. Weak-ish is still and I gotta heal up. This massive item, this may actually be contributing a little bit to the lag as well. It contributes to local lag, at least. I mean, clearly, global lag was significantly reduced just by having fewer enemies, which makes me think that, yeah, it was a lot of the problem really was the enemies that you had. Just make sure I don't die. One second. Okay, bit of a delay. I will have that. That will be cut out, so you won't notice much of anything. But well, I have no idea what the hell is going on here. Alright, neutral on that one. Not gave that a thumbs up or a thumbs down, but... So, I can say for sure that, having all those bats in there was definitely causing some issues. I mean, all of the sprites all around probably were causing some issues, but the bats were the mass bulk of the sprites, so that's probably why the lag is pretty much gone. There is still some screen hitching. That might just be due to the size of the stage itself. I don't know. I don't recall seeing that on others, so I can't really say for sure what causes it. But it's not nearly as bad as the lag was. The Bomb Man arena is still too large. I still very much prefer your other version, especially the boss arena. But overall, the platforming in this stage is pretty decent. It's the enemy placement and amount that I think needs the most work, and the boss arena. But, you know, you're learning. Anyway, that's all for me for now. Until next time, this is Doc. I'll see you later.